feels close. It's a good day, shining bright. Simple things just feel so right. Leaves are dancing on the ground. Life is humming all around. I take it slow, I take it in. This kind of peace should never end. Moments like a gentle song, where every note is where I belong. Oh, I laugh and walk along. The sky keeps cheering me on. Happy feet along the way, smiling faces light my day. A sip of coffee, warm and true. Every dream feels closer to. It's a good day, shining bright. Simple things just feel so right. Oh, even if the clouds roll in, I know the sun will shine again. 'Cause joy is just a step away. autumn leaves, it's everywhere. Falling leaves, they dance, they sway. Golden dreams that slip away. But here we sit, the world stands still. Falling leaves, and I always will. The fire crackles, wood smoke drips. Your eyes